today was a tough day in the market for those holding growth stocks. A lot of growth stocks today were down 5 to 10%, some even more. It was brutal, especially on a day when the S&P 500 and NASDAQ were booming today, thanks to companies like Facebook, Apple, Amazon, Microsoft were all up 2 to 3, 4%. So they were carrying the market today while growth stocks kind of sold off. And a lot of setups were invalidated today. Fiverr, for example, this is a pretty ugly bar. Wow. Opened the day at 216 and promptly dropped around over 10%. Very ugly bar, but this does not necessarily mean the trend has changed yet, but it might mean the trend has changed if this goes on for a couple days or a couple weeks. So what do you do if you're holding growth stocks? Number one, keep a close eye on your stocks right now and see if the trend has changed for any of them. A lot of these stocks are trading at super high valuations, and that is a huge risk for stocks in this market. Not in this market, not in limited QE environment, but that is definitely a risk that will always be that should be on an investor's mind. So a return to a mean valuation can mean huge drops for a lot of these stocks. So I would keep an eye out for any trend changes here. Another thing to do is also maybe move into some FANG stocks. They have been bullish for the last month, in my opinion, even though they haven't been moving. But they are starting to move again, and they will start to move again for the next month, 2 months. And they are kind of like the safe haven stocks right now. So they're trading at pretty reasonable valuations. Well, not Apple, but Facebook, Google, and Amazon are all trading at pretty reasonable valuations compared to the rest of the market, so they act as a safe haven. And number 3 is don't panic. Do not panic. Make a rational decision. Make sure you write down your reasoning why you're buying or selling something, so you know why you made that decision. Panic selling is the worst thing you can do, and usually you'll regret it after. So yes, this is a scary bar. This is something really scary to see, especially when it happens to your whole portfolio. So make sure to keep a close eye. See if the trend has changed. If the trend has changed, maybe move into maybe rebalance your portfolio a bit, raise some cash. But if this pops back up tomorrow, then we're back in business. But just be careful because election volatility is coming up. January 5th is the Georgia runoff. That is something to watch out for. But in the meantime, maybe hedge a little bit, raise a little bit of extra cash. But in the meantime, for this coming week, I would just see if the trend has changed for any of these stocks. Well, that's it from me. Good luck out there.